Hello, this is going to be your first half of lesson 9. Lesson 10. Jose Born to Dance is the name of the title of the story we're going to be reading. I'm going to go over preview the topic with you. You should have already done your picture walk by now, gone over your vocabulary words. And now we're going to go over preview the topic, and that is on page 287. So turn to page 287. Okay. And the preview the topic this week is performance arts. Okay, a lot of time when you hear the word art, you think of painting or drawing, what you learn in Mr. Tony's class. But there's a lot of different kind of arts. So we're going to learn one particular kind called performance arts. Performance arts are performed for a live audience. They include dance, drama, and music. Many people must work together to create a successful live performance, both on stage and behind the scenes. For example, a great dance performance needs more than just great dancers. Set designers, costume designers, and choreographers, people who create the dances, are also key. As you read Jose Born to Dance, you'll discover how a boy from Mexico became one of the most famous dancers and choreographers in the world. Okay. So now on page 289, you could see it's a drawing of what appears to be someone dancing. We could assume it's Jose. We didn't read it yet, so we don't know for sure. The essential question that we should be thinking about while we're reading this story is, what does it take to be a great performer? What qualities do you have to be a really good performer in front of audiences? Okay, so keep that question in mind as we go along. Okay, so now we're going to go to page 290, the first page of the book, okay? So follow along with me. In 1908, a baby boy was born in Cancun, Mexico, kicking like a roped steer. Bam, bam, bam. His name was Jose Limon. When Jose was a toddler, Mama used to take him to his grandmother's house for breakfast. The pet canary sang to him while he ate. Tree-la wheat, tree-la wheat. Surrounded by flowers, Jose feasted on mango and papaya, pineapple and banana, sweet rolls and eggs. His mouth watered as his grandmother whisked the hot chocolate with her Manolo. When the hot chocolate was cool enough to drink, Jose gulped it down. Sometimes Papa took Jose to the theater, where Papa worked as a musician. Jose loved to watch the dancers on stage. The can-can dancers lifted their petticoats and kicked their legs. Ooh la la! The flamingo dancers flipped their skirts and clicked their heels. See, see, see! The ballet dancers leapt into the air, raising their arms high above their heads. They seemed to fly. Ah! One afternoon, Papa took Jose to the Corrida de Toros. In bullfighting ring, a toro swirled his red cloak to anger the black bull. The bull pawed at the ground. It ran straight towards the bullfighter, its head down and its eyes ablaze. Jose gripped Papa's hand. Later that night, when Mama tucked Jose into bed, her sweet voice echoed in the darkness. Sorrow, sorrow, so, sorrow, sorrow, so. That night, Jose dreamed of the bullfight. One spring day when Jose was 5, he saw government soldiers marching in the street. A civil war had broken out in Mexico. Jose slung a stick over his shoulder and marched through the house. Uno, dos, uno, dos. The next day at breakfast, shots rang. The rebels had attacked their town. Surrounded by fighting, Jose's family hid in the cellar for 3 days and 3 nights. So a civil war, when we say that, it's one part of the country fight against another part of the country. So his country was kind of a mess. They had people attacking their town, and then there was people on another side trying to defend them, okay? So they had to hide. They had to hide in the cellar for 3 days and 3 nights, okay? It's pretty scary. Okay, next page, 292. Months passed, and the war raged on. Safely lay across the border in the United States, perhaps Papa could find a job there. Jose's family took the train to Nogales, close to the border. Soldiers sat on top of the train, their guns at the ready. The train crawled through the hot desert. As the sun set, Jose heard the sound of an accordion, a slow, mournful song, sad song. For 2 years, Jose and his family lived in Nogales, waiting and waiting for permission to enter the United States. Finally, Papa's permit arrived, stamped with an official seal. They packed their bags and set out across the northern frontier. Adios, Mexico! At Jose's new school, the children gathered around the teacher to read aloud from their books. When Jose read, the other children laughed at his poor English. At first, Jose cried. Then he stamped his foot in fierce determination. "Pum! I will learn this language better than any of you," he said to himself, though it seemed near impossible. But within 3 years, Jose could speak English with confidence. He was quick to learn new words and translated for Mama wherever she went. Carmesí, Radiant, Liberación, Crimson, Radiant, Liberation. By 6th grade, Jose had become known for his colorful drawings. Among his many younger brothers and sisters, he was famous for his pictures of trains. Everyone thought he would become an artist, but Jose loved music too. As a teenager, he practiced the piano at all hours of the day and night. When his fingers flew, his spirit soared. After Jose finished high school in Los Angeles, Mama became very sick. When she died, sadness lay on Jose's heart. He went to work in a factory. All day long, he took tiles from one wheelbarrow and loaded them onto another. At night, he dreamed of painting and drawing. He dreamed of living in New York among the artists, but he didn't know if Papa could manage without him. Jose waited and brooded and argued with himself. Finally, after a year, he made up his mind. "Papa," he announced, "I'm going." "Adios, Jose, farewell." He headed east across the continent, 2,462 miles. When Jose reached New York, the shimmering city towered above him. Marble, stone, brick, and steel. Jose floated down the sidewalk. He would become a great artist. He would fill his sketchbooks with drawing like none the world had ever seen. He took a job as a janitor, scooping ashes out of a coal furnace and hauling garbage cans to the curb. But as winter wore on, a cold loneliness settled over Jose. He missed his family far, far away in sunny California. Discouraged, he wandered the halls of great museums. Manet, Renoir, and Picasso, he thought. Perhaps they had already painted everything. His drawings would never compare. The music in his heart felt silent. "New York is a cemetery," he said, "a jungle of stone." Jose put away his drawings. He felt sad and lost. How could he be an artist without art? And art. He wanted to give a gift to the world, but he didn't know what it could be. One day, Jose's friend Charlotte invited him to a dance concert. The dancer twisted his body and leapt into the air. Aye! Okay, so we're going to stop there. It's about halfway through the book. And let's see what happens with Jose. Let's see if he finds his artistic talent that he's been looking for, okay? I hope you enjoyed the first half of the story, okay? Thanks for watching.